What's going on, guys? We are here at camp. This is camping out with me and my son. But we've got a couple things I want to run you by. You can see right there we've got the Nomad 6. That one is over at BlackOvis. That's where we picked that up. We've got the camp chair. Let's walk you around camp real quick. So we're not too far off the trail. But there you go. Got Asher over there. Say hi, Asher. Listening to audiobook. So today I want to go over the Grizzly cooler setup that we have right here. So this is the Grizzly cooler, 75 quart, but there's something really cool that they've added recently. I really like it for camp. This is the first time I've actually used it out camping, and then I'm stoked to use it on this one or even the 165 for meat storage. Let me show you why. This is really cool. All right, so here we are. So we've got the 75 here. That's how it fits in the back of a short bed Tacoma. If I've got the full family camping, or if I'm doing hunting where I need the 165, doing a hunting trip where I need the 165 quart, I do have a trailer hitch underneath here by Pack Mule that I use that I can strap that onto. But either way, the 75 cooler is awesome for family. So here is the inside of our cooler. We've got a block of ice here, waters, food. Let's get through all this stuff here so you guys can see what I want to show you. All right, now that I've cleaned out the cooler for you guys, let's see here. So the block of ice sits up here, and this whole system right here is really cool because this block of ice, as it melts, it will drain down through these holes, and then you can drain out the cooler. So, you can see the divots in here from where I've put cans. You can put cans directly on the block of ice and not worried about your food getting all wet. Now, this right here just simply comes up and out, and look at that. So you no longer have to worry about having nasty, wet, sloppy mess when you're out and about camping. Or when you're hunting, you don't have to worry about your meat getting wet with the ice. That's something that, between the bacteria, you don't want the bacteria, you don't want your meat wet. If you clean your own meat, you want it to get dry. You can also use the bigger coolers as even a wet age cooler setup. If you don't have somewhere to dry age it, you can do that. You can manage the temperature in there. The Grizzly coolers do an amazing job of being insulated. But all of that, guys, so the 75 is great for family stuff, family camping, and maybe a solo hunting trip. Maybe that's not that long. What I normally do is I take the 165, because I can fit my entire elk in that one cooler. Take the 165, and then I'll either have the 75 or a 45 so I can keep other things cold while I'm out hunting. Depends on whatever it is that you need, whatever fits your deal. But this 75 cooler is pretty sweet for family camping for sure, and even solo camping. But anyway, so I want to say they've got it for the 45, the 75, the 100, and the 165. Go check the website for more. It's really not even that expensive for that little setup, but it's pretty sweet. You have to admit, being able to keep things from getting wet, but also keeping them cold. And you can even load this up more with ice, and it will drain, the water will drain down. So if you want the ice directly on your food, or whatever it is that you're wanting, just like with my drinks, if you want to put a bunch of drinks up here, but you don't want to have to reach into the water, the cold water, then same thing. And you can there's drain plugs here that you can just drain the water out as it gets too wet to maybe come up above this table or whatever. But man, this thing is pretty sweet. The meat shelf, or I don't know if it's the meat shelf or the ice shelf. I can't remember the name of it, but go check it out, guys. It's freaking awesome. I've loved it on this camping trip so far, and I'm gonna absolutely love using it while we're out hunting. So take a look at it, guys. Check out Grizzly. Use code REDBEARD whenever you go buy a cooler, which again, you've seen me use this cooler for so many things. Between step-ups at home, you can use this as a box at home when you're not camping or hunting, but also the best coolers on the market, America's Coolers Company. It's fantastic, guys. Check it out. Have a great one. And like I always say, get out, live your life, and love it.